Hey everyone! Welcome back to Z-Tech Advisor channel. Today, we're diving into the exciting world of digital signatures and how they revolutionize the way we sign documents. You might be wondering, what exactly is a digital signature? Well, it's a way to prove the authenticity and integrity of a message or document. By using a digital signature, you can verify that the sender is who they claim to be and that the message hasn't been altered since it was signed. Digital signatures are like electronic fingerprints. They ensure that a digital message or document comes from the right person and hasn't been tampered with. They use a special kind of math called asymmetric cryptography to achieve three main things. 1. Authentication verifies that the person who signed the message is really who they say they are. 2. Integrity confirms that the message has not been changed since it was signed. 3. Non-repudiation prevents the signer from denying that they signed the message. How digital signatures work? Let's break it down with a simple story. 1. Creating a digital signature. Step 1. Mike wants to send a message to Bob and prove he sent it. He writes his message. Step 2. Mike uses a special tool called a hash function to turn his message into a unique code called a hash. This hash is like a digital fingerprint of the message. If the message changes even slightly, the hash will change completely. Step 3. Mike encrypts this hash with his private key. This process creates the digital signature. The private key is a secret code that only Mike has. Step 4. Mike sends both the original message and the digital signature to Bob. 2. Verifying a digital signature. Step 1. Bob receives the message and the digital signature from Mike. Step 2. Bob uses the same hash function Mike used to create a hash from the message he received. Step 3. Bob decrypts Mike's digital signature using Mike's public key. This should give Bob the original hash that Mike created. Step 4. Bob compares his hash with the decrypted hash. If they match, Bob knows the message is really from Mike and hasn't been changed. Real case example. Imagine you get an important email from your bank saying there's an issue with your account. How can you be sure it's really from your bank and not a scammer? If the email is digitally signed by the bank, you can verify the signature. Here's how it works. Your bank uses its private key to create a digital signature for the email. When you receive the email, your email software uses the bank's public key to check the digital signature. If the signature is valid, you know the email is really from your bank and hasn't been altered. Digital signatures versus electronic signatures. Electronic signatures. These are simple marks like typing your name or pasting an image of your signature. They show you agreed to something but don't necessarily use cryptography. They are more about intent and less about security. Digital signatures? These are much more secure. They use cryptographic methods to ensure the message's authenticity and integrity. A digital signature proves who sent the message and that it hasn't been changed. Applications of digital signatures. 1. Email security. Yes, MIME. Digital signatures ensure that emails come from the right person and haven't been altered. For example, when a CEO sends a signed email to they can be confident it's from the CEO and not a scammer. MIME Secure of Multipurpose Internet Mail Extensions is a standard for public key encryption and signing of MIME data, for example, email. 2. Software distribution code signing. Software developers sign their programs to prove they created them. When you download an app, your computer checks the signature to make sure it's from a trusted source and hasn't been tampered with. This ensures that the software is safe to install and use. For example, when you download a new app from the internet, your operating system checks the digital signature. If the signature is valid, it means the software is from the original developer and hasn't been altered. 3. Document signing. Legal documents, contracts, and other important papers can be signed digitally. This ensures the documents are authentic and haven't been changed after signing. For instance, if Mike signs a contract digitally and sends it to Bob, Bob can verify the digital signature to ensure that Mike indeed signed the document and it hasn't been altered. Recap: digital signatures ensure the authenticity, integrity, and and non-repudiation of digital communications and documents. They use asymmetric cryptography to provide a secure method of verifying that a message or document is genuine and has not been tampered with. Here are the key points. Authentication confirms the identity of the sender. Integrity ensures the message or document has not been altered. Non-repudiation prevents the sender from denying they sent the message. Digital signatures are different from simple electronic signatures because they use advanced cryptographic methods to provide a higher level of security. They are used in various applications, such as email security, software distribution, and document signing to keep communications and data secure and trustworthy. By using digital signatures, we can trust that important communications and documents are genuine and have not been altered, making our digital world safer and more secure. Thanks for joining me on this tech adventure. If you found this information useful, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more tech tips and tricks. Until next time, happy learning!